What's going on, guys? Your boy Jamison here, and welcome back to the FIFA 22 career mode. Last episode I left you guys with a potential push for the top of the table in the EFL Championship, of course, and our form was a bit shaky at times with a few notable losses as well that have been previously in the season. But we are finally finding our feet here at Egg FC, and we are really vying for that top 2 spot. This episode, again, of course, it's the 5 games with Stoke City first off before our fierce rivals QPR we face in the league at home. For thankfully a week's break again before games away, and also at home to West Bromwich Albion in the midweek. And as you can see here, it is very, very close here in the top of the table. Middlesbrough and Bournemouth are really our only rivals, but a chance if we win this game against Stoke City first off the bat to go top of the table. This is, of course, how we line up against Stoke City in our first game of this month in this episode. Grieve starts on top. Wilson takes the captain's armband from Rutherford, given his little break. He's going to have Lorenzo and Connick come in at the fullbacks, and there's also a spot for Lang at centre-half. So back at home at the Cracked Cauldron against Stoke City, known to be defensive, very, very strong. We'll see how we go against them. And thankfully, it isn't a cold, wet and windy, rainy night at Stoke, so hopefully we should be able to get the 3 points here. Linton Maynard, of course, as I mentioned, the player to watch. He leads the way in assists. He has 6 on the season, and that man right there hopefully will continue his very, very good form. And now they are in behind Stoke, and again, it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. They're still in here though, and they have scored. Of course, it is the front post, beaten once again the goalkeeper, and Stoke City have a very, very early lead. And now Stoke City again on the counter. They are again. It is 2. Where's the defense at? Opened up once again. It's just all over the place. And Stoke City have 2 in about 10 minutes. Given away so softly. It is 3. Oh my. This controller. If this controller wasn't worth so much, it would be in half. It would be in half right now. Stoke City just running riot here at the Cracked Cauldron. The home fans are just... oh, they're in just... I mean, where is the defense here? Come on. Who's marking him? Who's my left centre back? Seriously. He's got no... They're through behind again here, Stoke. Can they find a ball in the box? They middle. They can. And, if not for a fantastic save from Bentley, it would have been 4. The ball distributed out nicely, and now Maynard with a real chance to break. And if you can find a man in the middle, he can. First time, the keeper again. Why can't my goalkeeper do that? They're in behind again here, Stoke. And can they find something maybe from this attack? It's laid off. It's laid back down. Across the back, stick is on, and yep, 4-0. Oh, dude. It could be worse. It could be 5. It is. The ball fizzed in from the corner. Greaves, 1 back. Come on. Maybe a fight back. An unlucky fight back at that. But we'll see how the second half goes. That is the halftime whistle. And wow, what a first half. I mean, I have no words. A handful for defenders. Yep, that's how I'd sum it up. The whole Stoke City team, a handful for defenders. That's all it was. We trail 5-1 at the break. Options are plenty here for Stoke. They got a man in the back stick if they can see him. They don't need him. Of course they don't need him. The counter could be on here. It's Clark. He was tripped up. It was a foul, surely on the edge of the box. It should at least be a yellow card, ref. Get your card out. Come on. So Jordan Clark, it's going to be... we're going to try and get this up and down into the top corner if possible. And we're also going to try and green time it if we can. And that's nowhere near. That just sums up our day, really, doesn't it? And they're just playing back heels, and they're through again. Here's Campbell, fresh legs. Burnson's not going to catch him. Can the keeper get to him? He can, thankfully. Use your hands, mate. What are you doing? Oh, my... it's a free kick. One of the worst performances I've seen in my life from Egg FC. What was that? That first half? Oh, my God. We got 1 goal. I mean, it doesn't matter, though. Stoke City ran... absolute riot through our defense in the first half an hour or so, and it finished 6-1. So surprisingly, we did not lose our 3rd position on the table. As you can see here, Bournemouth and Middlesbrough are, of course, the 2 above us still. But after that demolition job by Stoke City against us last time out, we have slumped to a 2-goal difference and also a 28 goal difference overall. Or sorry, 28 goals conceded overall. The worst defense in the league, equal with Millwall by an absolute landslide. There's no one even worse. I mean, you got Derby County down there in 18th position, who have also conceded 28. But I mean, 31, 34. We're close to the worst defense in the league, and we're only in 3rd place. I mean, just if our defense somehow shores up, then I'm sure we can fight back. But at this rate, come on, lads. Like, what are you doing? And as if losing 6-1 at home to Stoke City wasn't enough, we now face our fierce rivals QPR at home once again. The likes of Gray, Dykes, Chair, Ball, all familiar names we've played in last career modes in previous FIFAs. Barbet's there as well. Dunn, Dieng, the goalkeeper, McCallum still there as well. But I mean, if we don't win this game at home against our fierce rivals QPR, who sit in 22nd position, mind you, I mean, there's something wrong with the board and maybe even the manager. I mean, just oh, come on. The players walk out here at the cracked cauldron, hoping for something better. Barnett is now our huge tifo we have with the fans. He's been a revelation for us in recent weeks. Not so much last time, of course, conceding the 6 goals, but it is once again a packed house here at the Cauldron. The Yellow Army, the Egg Army, they're all ready to go, and they are so excited to hopefully see a bounce back from our Eggs. After conceding 6 goals last game, what can you expect now from the defense? We've conceded 29 now in the league. And we're not even at the halfway point. I mean, what is this for a free... I mean, yeah, okay. It's a really, really good finish, mind you. But come on, Eggs. Be better. No one creating space. Maybe there is now. They got a man in the back stick if they want to use it. They do. The header! Oh! I thought that was it. And there's a man injured now. I don't know who it is. Hopefully it's not. It's Bishop. It's our winger. It's a huge injury concern here. Although Wadamoose was good. Man in ball was even better. One more was there too. And Barnett! So it is half time now. And they are slowly starting to find something here. You sense Egg FC. They do trail 1-0 at the break. But thankfully, there is still a second half to go. Picked off nicely at the start of the second half here. And then maybe in behind, it's Maynard. He's onside, Maynard. He had a hit, and he scored. Come on, that's one back for the Eggs. One more surely now. Through the middle of the puck again they go. It's a lovely release ball. Here's Musa. Oh, the goalkeeper. And now they are away. The goalkeeper needs to come out quickly. He won't get there. He does get there. Brilliant challenge from Barnett. That is why he's got a tifo in his name. Good strength from Rutherford. It really is starting to feel like a derby now. As Heath plays back to Musa, who's got a bit of stamina left to go in him. Can they find a winner here? The Eggs. Musa's ball in. It's really not a bad ball. And again, the goalkeeper is there in the right spot. Forward QPR go looking for the goal. They really need a goal to take this game to the win. And it's always a front post every single time. And maybe QPR have found the winning goal here. It is a corner. Very late on here for the Eggs. And the header off the crossbar. Can you believe that? And then he went for the bicycle kick. He couldn't connect connection with it. It fell back to Mercado. Back to Heath. Played it here. Musa. Chance still on here. Musa doesn't want to give it up. And he may have fouled his man really badly. And they're away again here, QPR. They go forward. Here, Rutherford. So one last roll of dice maybe. Perhaps here for the Eggs. Barnett with a chance! There's not. And it's a loss against our rivals, QPR. Back-to-back losses at home as well. Can you believe that? And QPR take the 3 points here. So always very disappointing to lose to such a fierce rival, especially at home as well. 2-1, of course, was the margin. But the news out of that game, of course, was that Bishop went down injured. We find out how long he's out for now, and it's unfortunately 2 months. Oh my, I'm going to have to deal with that another. Oh, as if my winger's situation wasn't bad enough already. And now we're going to suffer without another one. And now Swansea City are our opponents in this one. Our first away game of the episode. And really, our form at home, if that's anything to go by, we are going to get absolutely pummeled this game. It's not going to be pretty, but I'm really hoping that the lads can find something, just something in this episode that we can at least hang on to for the end of the season and look back at it and think, that was a good month, you know, that was a decent game. But if we're going to get promoted at this rate, it's not going to be too pretty at all. I mean, we're going to be absolutely struggling to finish top 6, let alone top 2. Hopefully the lads can turn around. Come on. So here they are, the lads. They all look miserable, don't they? They all just... I mean, the home fans are ready for a treat, I'm sure. They've seen our away defense record and think, oh, you know, this is a walk in the park. But hopefully not. We're here to show these Welshmen that we are not to be messed with here in Swansea. I mean, it has to be. It has to be, doesn't it? They are... Okay, if this wasn't any more incentive, guys, they are the lowest scoring team in the championship. I mean, if that's not anything to go by, we're the worst defense by a mile, just about, yeah. But they're the lowest scoring team, so this has to be a win, doesn't it? It's a great ball in the middle of the park. And one more out wide was excellent too. And the cross in from Rigby wasn't bad either. And Greaves, fantastic save, fantastic follow-up, and knee in from Jackson Clark. It is the opener. And finally in the episode, Egg FC have the lead. Defenders overrun it again, and they're in behind again, and yep, they've scored again. Front post, goalkeeper's gone to the ground way too quickly, and Swansea City have a goal back. The halftime whistle does go, and 2 late goals, of course, for Swansea City. Do see them in the lead here at the 45-minute break. Oh boy, there's a lot of work to be done. They're in behind again, it's Swansea. They've sweated it. They've sweated it on ultimate difficulty. It's a clever ball in behind, and it is 4. This episode is just... Oh. They come forward again here, Swansea. It's Whitaker. And again, they're through here, Swansea. They've laid it off. We're not going to catch Whitaker. It's 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper. And of course it... me, like, oh, bro, oh, just this episode is just hit for 6 again against the lowest attack in the league. And I think it has to be said, rightfully so, we are now finally out of the top 6 after a shocking month so far. We are down to 7th place. I know a couple of you predicted we finish in 7th place at the end of the season. Hopefully that won't be the case in this time around. We are only a few points out of course, the top 6. We're only actually level on points with Preston and Cardiff City. We're 1 point behind 4th, and we are still 6 points, 2 games behind Bournemouth in top spot. I think we can probably write off top spot for this season though. Bournemouth look to be too strong, unfortunately, for anyone else in the league. And Middlesbrough as well. I don't think we've versed them yet. Maybe we have. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if we have. But it's just, you know, it's a long way back from here. And the second to last game of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we do go back home in the rain, this time at the Cracked Cauldron, to face West Brom. They are playing 5 at the back, it seems. So, I mean, we haven't really done much to score goals this episode, so it won't probably be too much of a drama for us. But that defense, Bowman and Lang, that is where I am concerned. It is our whole second string defense, including the fullbacks, Lorenzo and Connick there too. Barnett's been, as I mentioned earlier, a revelation this season at times, but hopefully this time he can hopefully keep a clean sheet. Through the middle again they go, and the run on here for Maynard could work out well. He's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve, he does. Ball rolls, and again, horrible marking in the box. We're in behind again here, and it is 2. It's another loss, and I think, again, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the first time all season that Egg FC have been kept goalless. So the final episode here, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is against Birmingham City, away from home once again. Is this possible that we can lose every single game in a single episode in a whole month. Let me know in the comments before this game does start if you think we do end up losing this one again and making it a full month of defeats, or if EGFC can potentially turn it around and hopefully get the 3 points here. Much needed 3 points, mind you. The Birmingham City fans are keen and ready to see some action in this one, and their opponents, well, EGFC have played awfully all month so far. They haven't scored many goals either, so the defense really needs to focus for EGFC to not concede too many. So early on. I just don't know anymore. I really just don't know anymore. I don't even know how it's gone in. The goalkeeper's made a fantastic save first off. He just needed it in. He's just needed it in. To the middle of the park. Great ball in, and oh, it's just a shocking attempt. The halftime whistle does go, and a shocking first half once again for EGFC. Need to find something in the second half. Musa on the strong foot here. They're in behind here, Birmingham, and they've hit the crossbar. And surely that was a foul. Surely he's offside. Forward they go again. Birmingham, they're just queuing up here in numbers. It could be 5. It is 5. And they're through again here, Birmingham. Where is the defense at? It could be 6. It is 6. And I'm... So an absolutely shocking end to the month there, ladies and gentlemen. It just gets worse as well as we take a look at the table. We are now down to 11th place. We are, of course, only 1 point behind the top 6. But if this form continues, and I'm sure it will, a negative 12 goal difference to end the episode off with as well. 44 goals conceded. Now, hopefully not, but I'm pretty sure it is. By far the worst defense in the league. Something has to change next episode, boys and girls. Otherwise, we are destined, dare I say it, for relegation. That is, of course, where we leave this episode, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys did enjoy it, as always, don't forget to leave a like and drop a sub for the channel. It really does help me out a lot for more future EGFC content, however questionable it might be. Don't forget to check out all the other socials as well. As always, they will be linked down in the description below. I promise you guys the gameplay, hopefully, for my sake, will improve next episode. We'll try and bounce back and try and finish in the top 6, hopefully by the end of this season. If not a top 2 spot, although that is a very long way off. That's it for me though, guys, of course. Have a good one. Stay safe. Peace out.